Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the All-American Racing League at Nashville Superspeedway, located in Lebanon, Tennessee this morning. Lebanon, Tennessee. We'll be running the next-gen cars here. It's a concrete track. It's a mile and 33 long, 1.33 miles long. The pit lane speed will be 45 miles an hour. The sponsor is Bully Dog Coffee Company. So we're looking forward to a good race with everyone. The boys are just out there getting a little bit of qualifying time in. We'll switch over here and we'll kind of keep an eye out and see what's going on the track. We have a few cars out on the track at the moment. See if we can pick up a couple of them. There's a regular car going around. That's not very good for qualifying for him. The boys are having a little bit of trouble here this morning in their qualifying laps. As you can see, we have a few minor fender benders trying to get these cars ready for the race. Let's see what happened to the two. Just kind of lost it out of the turn. That was a little bit earlier as well. Oh, let's see what we have here. The two of them were playing around a little bit, I dare say. The 12 looked like it was coming out of the pits. The 2 was going in, give it a little tap. Just a little bit of play time between them, I guess. Just having a little bit of fun before the race starts. All righty. Well, we'll be back after station identification, as they used to say back in the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are getting lined up in the pit lane, getting ready for the race. Looks to begin with, in the number 1 position, we have Lloyd Moore, followed on the outside by Matt Uplinger. 3rd place is Adam Ramsey. 4th place is Chris Etcheper. 5th is Isaiah Milan. Christopher Foote is in 6th spot on the outside. The 75 car is Sean Hughes is in 7th. Michael Alley is in 8th. The 33 of Mark Bender is in 9th. Mark Hetzel is in 10th. Justin Young is in 11th. 12th spot goes to Chris Perry. The 13th spot goes to Chad Fox. Jonathan Reddick is in the 8 car in the 14th place, followed by Ricky Layton Jr. in the 15th place. Chris Fowler in the 23 cars in 16th. The 36 car Gary Predmore is in the 18th spot, and Michael Rovallo is in the 19th spot, bringing up the rear. I do apologize if I mispronounce anyone's name this evening. This is my first race with this crew. It should be a lot of fun. We have 18 cars on the track, ready to go. Again, we're at Nashville Superspeedway in Lebanon, Tennessee, not Texas, as I mentioned earlier. These are all the next-gen cars. Now, the track is concrete compared to asphalt, which could be a little bit slicker on some of the turns. As you can see earlier, the cars out there qualifying and practicing, and they were having a little bit of a issue here and there. All right, we're getting off the pit lane. We're getting ready to go. They're on the backstretch now, waiting to come around to catch the green. Again, Lloyd Moore in the 00 is leading the way. We're right along with Lloyd here for a moment, coming up to the green. And we have green, green, green. And away we go. Everyone's got a good start, spreading out a little bit. Nothing too terrible at this moment in time. Looks like Lloyd does have a little bit of a jump on. Oh, we have a car going off in a little bit. See if we can get up down into that. Take a look. See what happened here. Looks like a solo crash. Or that was actually from before. I apologize. The 34 is still having trouble. Oh, the 2 is having trouble. They're at the back of the pack, back in the 14th position. Go back up to the lead. Everyone seems to be minding their P's and Q's at the moment, but they were a little bit of action at the back of the pack for a moment. Let's jump back with the 2 for a moment just to see where he is. He's in the 17th spot. Bringing up the rear at the moment. Okay, well, let's go back up and see where the 34 is in the middle of the pack. somewhere about the middle. Then the 12th car is in 10th spot. Everyone seems to be spreading out, taking care of their cars. A little bit of action here and there. Nothing majorly problematic at the moment. Okay, let's see. Go up to 00 again. He's got a good lead. He's 0.3 seconds ahead of Adam Ramsey. Ride along with him in his cockpit for a bit. Kind of shuffle through the cars a little bit as we go through here. The 22 is off the pace just a little bit, but he is catching up. This is giving you a fairly good idea of the gap between all the cars. Again, everyone seems to be spaced out a little bit. Oh, we have an accident. That would have been the 88 car. He just came around turn, lost it a little bit. Single car spin out into the infield. Doesn't appear to be a yellow flag. He's got to get it back out on the track though. Oh, he definitely has some damage to that car. Definitely kicked the rear end out. That's not good for him. That's not good for him at all. You definitely don't usually see a car crab walking down the middle of pit lane. That is something to see. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That is a very damaged car. All right, we'll go back up to the leader again. We have a pretty good setup. He's got 4 cars all together in that lead pack. And then they're followed by the 21, I believe it is, of Christopher Foote. He's back about 1.6 seconds. And then the 75 is just behind him. And he has 2 other cars following him along. Okay, so it's just a little bit of excitement, so to speak, but we'll just ride along here for a minute and take a look at the 00 and see how he's doing up the front. He's tucking into the corner well. Coming up close to the wall on the outside. And then tucking down in close to the corner. And then once again back up next to the wall. And he's running almost a perfect line for this track. The 3 cars behind them are just waiting for him to make a mistake. There's the 82 actually jumping up ahead a little bit. Going to try to get a pass on the inside, but he actually just slowed down a bit. We have a yellow. We have a yellow. Why do we have a yellow? Let's see the crash. Okay, the 2. The 2 went around. Let's go back up here and take a quick look at this. It appears he just lost it by himself. Single car spin on the turn. A little bit sideways and spun it around. Take a look and see what he was seeing on the inside of the car from the cockpit. Just coming around, just lost it just a little bit. And that was all she wrote. Away she goes. All right. So everyone's got to group back up again. That was the first official caution, although there were a couple of cars off the track. There was no call for a caution from iRacing because they were off the track and out of the way. So this would be the opportunity for everyone to bunch it up a little bit, maybe pull into the pits. Let's see if they grab some tires. Let's take a look at the 00, see what he's going in for, see if he's going to grab some tires on that car. Or if he's just coming in for fuel and a little bit of gas and go. Again, we're riding along with Lloyd Moore, the 00. Oh, the 82, taking tires. Oh, 00's taking tires. Gonna take the inside and outside. Well, Lloyd's a little bit late getting off the pit lane. I'll bring it back out here now. He lost his lead. He had a commanding lead for a while. So we'll have to see how it all happens to come together once they get regrouped and behind the pace car. See if he can get a jump on the start and get back up to the front. It appears at the moment that the 22 might be in the lead. I'm not sure if he went in for tires or not. Lloyd's still showing us the leader, but there we go. The 22 is now the leader. With the 12 on the outside. 13 and 23 following in behind. Jumping with the 22 into the cockpit. I believe the lights are off on the pace car, so they'll be coming around for the green flag at this time. Everyone's getting put together where they're supposed to be on the track. The pace car is off. And we're coming up to the green. Green, green, green. No. Yes, there we go. There was almost a delayed green on that restart. I didn't see the green light come on. I thought they were going to throw another yellow flag, but everyone seems to be okay. I'm going to jump back out here and take a quick look. I'm going to jump back through the pack here a little bit. Oh, we have another caution. Another caution is out. That was quick. We jump back. Oh, it was a 2 again. Looks like a single car spin. He just cut hard to the left for some reason and then overcorrected and turned back to the right. See if we take another quick look at this. Yeah, that is a Another strange occurrence. This is a couple of strange occurrences here on these cars. I haven't seen. You might be having steering wheel trouble or a connection issue, and causing him a lot of problems. Okay, let's go back up to the pace cars out. Everyone's going to pile up nicely behind the pace car again. Get everyone all back to where they're supposed to be gridded. Again, the 22, Michael Alley, is in the lead, followed by Chad Fox, Justin Young, Adam Ramsey, and in fifth place is Chris Perry. We have a couple cars coming in for pit lane. Everyone else is minding getting back in line. We have at least one more lap around the track. The 8, the 2, and the 23, I believe it is in the pits. Yes, 23 is in the pits. It looks like the 88 got a wave around. Probably the lucky dog. It appears we have two teammates up front, the 22 and the 12. I was looking at their paint schemes on their car. I would assume that they would be teammates. All right. Lights are still on. We're coming around to the start-finish line again. Going into turn 4. The light should come off the car this time around. And they'll be ready to go at it again. So once again, we have Michael Alley in the lead. Chad Fox. Justin Young is in third. Adam Ramsey in fourth. Chris Perry in fifth. Mike Opplinger, is in sixth. Christopher Foote is in seventh. Lloyd Moore is back to eighth position. He was leading quite a bit there at the first of it. Isaiah Milan is in 10th. 9th is actually Sean Hughes. The 11th is Mark Bender. 12 is Gary Predmore. 13 is Chris Farner. I apologize again. And then we have Jonathan Reddick. Then we have one lap down is Mark Hetzel. And 2 laps down is Chris Etcheper. I do believe I said that right. All right, so we'll go back to the leader. Lights are off on the pace car. They're up in turn 3. They'll be coming around for the grab the green flag this time by. They're all lined up. 2 by 2. They're spaced out a little bit farther in the back, but not too terrible. Pace car is off. The green section on the wall, that's your restart zone. Green flag. Go, go, go. Again, this is a concrete track, so it is a little slippery until we get some tire wear down onto the track. We get some rubber laid down, it'll tighten up a lot. But it doesn't seem to be too bad of a problem as of yet. There's been a few incidents, I would say, but nothing major. Only 2 yellow flags thus far. And we're 22 laps in out of the 80 though, so we're about a quarter of the way through. Let's jump back to the 8th car and see where they're doing in the pack back there. Okay, so everyone seems to be doing pretty good. Let's turn up the volume a little bit and see what it sounds like. Oh, we have a crash. Let's see if we can get a good look at it. See if we can find it here. Looking for it, but I don't see where it was. I've seen someone spinning in the back straight away, but I'm not quite sure where it was actually now. I'll see if I can skip back to and take a quick look. No, that's not it. So obviously he saved it and put it back on the track, but there was definitely a car sliding sideways in the middle of the back straightaway. Something tells me it might have been the 33. Because he's back about half a track behind everyone else. He is in 14th position at this moment in time. I'll go back up with the leaders. And we have a pass for the lead. The 82 is taking Adam Ramsey, the 97. Passed him on the inside. Adam's now looking out the outside, trying to get back into place. He takes him back on the inside. Just trading back and forth. Oh, he's going to try a little bump and run. He's going to try a little bump and run, and he did. He put him off the track. He did just a moment ago. See if we can take another look at that real quick. Back that up. Back that up real quick. Go with the 97. 97 just got tapped and away he went. He did get it back onto the track though. But he did stop. And I believe that's what brought out the caution. I could be wrong. Okay. Just taking a quick look. No, actually it was the 13. 13 did a little spin. The 21. I'm not sure. We're having trouble finding this last caution. I apologize to you, the audience. Reddick for the win. I see in the chat. See someone else saying Reddick, push, push, push. In the number 2, Johnny Cash, 62-66. Destructive Ducky says, Adam, go. All right. Now, I do apologize. I couldn't see. I thought it was the 97 that was get tagged in the rear end. I think that's what brought out the caution that last time around. I couldn't see anything else, so I'm assuming that he just came back out and put his nose of his car onto the track, and that's what caused the caution, because he wasn't moving on the track. A little bit of bump and run by the 82 onto the 87. So where is the 97 at the moment? The 97 sitting in the pits. Getting tires. Getting ready to come back out. He's currently in the 13th spot. Okay. All the cars coming off the pit lane. Going to get ready to join up with the rest of the field. 4 more cars waiting to join up with the rest of the pack. Lights should be off. The pace car this time around. Should be 1 lap to go. Everyone has rejoined the field. 1 car coming up. Lights are off. We're going to get ready to go 1 more time around. Everyone needs to get in file 2 by 2. Jumping back in with the leader, Matt Uplinger, in the 82 car. Going into turn 3. You can see a little bit of rubber from the skid marks on the pavement. It's getting a little darker, but it's still not a lot of rubber laid down that I can see on this pavement. So concrete doesn't like being driven on when it's a little slippery, especially when you don't have rubber laid down. Okay, we're getting ready to go. Green, 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 we're off and away we go. Into turn 1. Oh, we have a car off. Is he going to save it? He does save it. Oh, it's all right. It didn't register as a crash in my ticker board, but he was definitely out for a ride. Now the 82 of Matt is out there quite a little ways. He's got almost a full second on Isaiah. Let's jump back into the 88 and take a look and see where everyone else is doing. Oh, we have a caution. Let's take a look. See if we can pick it up and see what happened. Looks like the 2 and the 49, 45, 2 and the 40, 22 and the 45, going around to 33. 45 went up a little bit to go around to 36. It didn't realize the 22 was coming up so fast. So it just kind of pulled up and just kind of caught his back bumper and spun him around. The 45 went backwards into the wall. All right, well, you can never say Nashville is a boring place to be. Definitely action going on. Scroll back here a little bit. Waiting for the pace car to come out. Back to the leader. Let's take a look at pit lanes. Who's coming into pits? We have about a third of the field's coming into the pits now. Now, 33 seems to be struggling a little bit here today. I could be wrong, but he's been back in the 14th spot, running around the back of the field. Overshot the pit box a little bit, had to back up a hair. Outside tires, got to take inside tires as well. Yes, inside tires as well going on. Topping up with fuel. The 45's got inside and outside as well. And away they go. Pace car is going into 3. Everyone's coming out of the pits, getting lined back up again. We're going to try it again. We're all not quite halfway. 37 laps out of 80. And the 82 is back in the lead, so Matt hit it, but he did not lose his place in the lead by the looks of things. Let's ride along with him for a moment in the cockpit. Lights are off in the pace car one more time around. Kind of scroll back through the pack a little bit here and there. See where everyone is. We'll go back up with the leader. Going on to the pit. Going on to the back stretch right now. The lights are off of the pace car. Just waiting to get into turn 3. Everyone's packing up the nice and tight. Looks like they're getting ready to go. And we're going to get racing again. Pace car's off. They're coming up to the green. Green, green, green. Oh, we have a crash. It's a 45, I believe. Caution's out. Oh my goodness. A lot of carnage there. We're gonna back it up here. No, it wasn't the 45. Was it the 33? Oh, it was the 96 and the 00. We'll back it up here a little bit, see what happened. Looked like it happened in front of the 00. Looks like the 36 was the one that started the melee. Go back here and take another look at it. We'll see if we can't get into a better position here to look at that. It was even farther up than that. It was a 36. It was the... '96. The 96 was actually where it all started. It looks like he came down on the... Oh, he slowed down. The 12 had too much power, too much speed. He came down, got hit, and then just started everything. And that's what happened to that. A lot of cars off the track because of that. See if I can take another quick look here at the 12. We jump into the 12 car, looking out his windshield. And there's a 96 on the outside. Just came down and he just was there. There was nothing he could do. Yeah, just came down, just nailed him. Definitely did some front end damage to the 12. All right, let's go back up to the chopper, go back up to the leaders. We'll go back live. There's a few cars. The 13 still on pit lane. The 12 and the 96 are in. They're on their way back out. The 13 is still in the pit lane. Probably getting repairs. I would say that he's probably due. There he is. He's coming back out now. The 13 is actually just looking for his position here. '13 is actually in 12. So we'll see where he comes out when he gets back up in line. Lights are off on the pace car. Going into turn 1. The 13 coming up fast behind. Going to join the pack. We have the 13 in last place, 16th spot. Michael Rovello is in 15 laps down in the 2 car. And Ricky Lanton Jr. is out of the race. Okay, so we're into turn 3. Going to be coming around for the green flag again. Everyone's packed up, nice and tight. Face car's off. Get ready. Green, green, green. Oh, they're crashing already in the back. That's the 96. It looks like going around again. Looked like the 96 went around, but no green light. Oh, there's yellow light there now. There's riding with the 96. Oh, heck of a crash on the inside wall. How did he get hit? He was on the outside of the 45. He came down just a little bit. The 45 came up a hair, maybe. Just caught the back quarter panel, and that was the end of it. That's what caused the problem. Okay. That was... Oh. What do we have here? That was the 34. The Ford to 34 looks like it had some trouble as well. It hit the wall as well. He was up close to the front. That's when the yellow came out. He was slowing down and he just lost it on his own by the looks of things. So once again, we're back out onto the track under yellow with 36 laps to go. This is getting to be quite the yellow lap race. But there's been a few weird accidents. There's been a few touch and go, so to speak. Little bump and run here and there. But that's racing. That's what you get. That's what you're going to have. So we'll see if we can't get everyone lined back up again. They're going into turn 2. The lights are still on. One more lap at least. Again, so to recap, we have Matt Uplinger in first, Adam Ramsey in second in 97. Christopher Foote is in third in the 21. The fourth car is Michael Alley in the 22. Sean Hughes in the 75 is in 5th spot. Jonathan Reddick is in 8th car in the 6th spot. In the 33, Mark Bender in the 7th spot. And the 8th spot belongs to Chris Fanner in the 23. Apologize for the pronunciation. Gary Predmore is in 9th spot in the 36. Mark Hessel is in the 45 car in 10th spot. I believe he was a lap down earlier, so he got his lap back. Chad Fox is in 12th spot, 11th place. Chris Etchapair, I was talking to him earlier. I believe that's the pronunciation. He's in 12th spot. Chris Perry is in 13th spot in the 34. Justin Young is in the 13 car in the 14th spot. And Michael Revillo is in the 17th, 15 laps down. Okay, so we're going to go back. That's a recap of where everyone's sitting at the moment. The lights are off on the pace car. So we'll go back up to the leader. He's in the start of the backstretch. That's Adam Ramsey right beside him in the 97. We'll see how they're going to make out. Getting a jump off this restart. Okay, the pace car's off. Matt's looking for the green. Green, 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 we're racing. Here we come, back across the start-finish line. Pace car's on the pit lane. Oh, Matt dropped way down. Matt dropped way down. Oh, he's in pit lane. He's coming into the pits. Oh, he's going to spin out of the pits. Oh, no, that's not good for Matt. We'll go back and see if we can catch up with him. Oh, that was in the 82. What happened to Matt when he was trying to pull into pit lane? We'll take a closer look. He came in just a little bit hot, hitting the brakes, trying to slow down. And that just put him a little bit sideways. Oh, he just missed the wall, which is good. Didn't do any damage to the car. Got him into the pit lane. Okay, back out to the leader. In the 97, Adam Ramsey. He's got about a 0.4 second lead over top of the 27 of Christopher Foote. Jump back in with the 13 here for a moment. Justin Young. See how he's making out. He's back in the 9th position. He was having a little bit of trouble earlier, but he's actually picking it back up. He's in the top 10 again. Look up to Mark. Mark's back there by himself. He is running about 8 seconds off the leader. And about 3 seconds behind the car in front of him. Let's jump back up to the leader again. Again, Adam Ramsey, he's got about a half a second lead over Sean Hughes in the 27. There's the spacing of all the cars. There's Matt coming back off the track, but he's 2 laps down. Matt's 2 laps down now. He was doing so well earlier. The 34 is running very slow on the track for some reason. Well, I can take a quick look and see what's up with him. He's just coming into pit lane now. Slowing down for the pit lane. Go back up to the leader, which Adam has a commanding lead 1 second over top of Christopher Foote in the second place. And he's 2 seconds ahead of third place of Michael Alley. There's the gap. So he does have a good lead at the moment. Running that football colors. You can see the good sized gap there between the top 3 cars. Then we have a pack of 4 right behind them, waiting for any one of them to make a mistake so they can catch up. .24 laps to go. Again, Adam is just walking away from everyone else. He now has a full 1 second lead over Christopher. And he has almost 3 second lead over third place Michael Alley. Oh, we have an accident going on. That would be the 13, I believe. No, it's the 8. It's the 8 car. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened to him. Looks like he just got a little squirrely after coming off the corner. Single car spin in the middle of the track. I bet you he needs some tires after that slide. They're probably flat spotted really bad. All right, let's go back up to the leader. Catch up to him. So much for a commanding lead. Everyone will be packed in nice and tight again. Slowing down, waiting for the pace car to come out. There you go. All right, we're on the back stretch. Letting everyone ready to re-rock it again and try for it once more. We have 22 laps to go. We have a lot of caution laps this race. So it's definitely keeping me on my toes a little bit. I apologize also, I'm getting over a bit of a cold. I have a little bit of a rasp in my voice, a little bit of a cough, but at any rate, it is what it is. It's winter time. So I'd like to also say that the American Racing League is brought to you by Bully Dog Coffee Company. Try one of our blended roast coffees today. And remember, friends don't let friends drink corporate coffee. Try a Bully Dog coffee and enjoy the flavor. Okay, let's jump back over here. Back up with the leader. Lights are still on. Bunch of cars pulled into the pits. Got a lot of work done. Trying probably getting tires and fuel. Topping up for the last bit of the race. 21 laps to go. Lights are still on. They should be coming back to the start-finish line. That should be one lap to go when they get there. Everyone's playing catch-up. Get back in the line. Lights are off on the pace car. Oh, damage on the 2. The 2 is definitely damaged. Take a quick look at the front of his car. It definitely does not look good. And he's actually 15 laps down, so he's just trying to hold it together to see what he can do to keep it running. All right, let's go back out to the TV mixed. Lights are off in the pace car on the backstretch. Going into turn 3. That's a shame for Michael. That was a good looking car. Definitely got some damage in the front of it. We got a turn 4. Pace car's pulling off. Coming up the green, 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 green. Let's go racing, boys. Adam Ramsey in the 97 is in the lead. He's trying to make up time. He definitely has a big jump out front. The 75 and the 13 are right there, though. The 13's wobbling a little bit. Oh, the 13. Oh. Follow the 13 back. Go back to 13. 13's kept it off the wall. He's okay. But he lost a ton of positions. He's all the way to the back of the pack now. Go back up front with the leader. I thought the 75 with Sean Hughes was going to get a good run there on the inside, but Adam was able to make sure that he was staying ahead just a little bit into the turn and walked away from him. The two of them are actually pulling away from third place Chris. They get a little bit of drafting help between the two of them. The two of them could walk away from the rest of the field. Everyone's getting spaced out here now. Oh, we have a car sideways in the back. Oh, it's in the wall. Take a look. See if I can find that. I need to go back and take a look. See who it was. I believe it was the 13, but I could be wrong. I'm going to have to back up a bit. Oh, there it is there right in front of me. Let's see. We'll take a look. Take a look. It was the 36 tapped into the 8, tagged by the 12. And then the 8 got hit again. Follow the 8. Take a little bit of a close-up on this. Well, it looks like the 8 came down on the 36. 36 came up a little bit. The 8 came down. The 12, we got into the back of the 36. But then the 23 just nailed the side of the 8. Got him loose, turned him sideways, spun him around on the track. Didn't hit the wall, but he bounced off a few other cars. So that would be the end of that. Get him back on the track, get him rolling again. He's actually one lap down now, pulling into the pits. We're going to follow in with the 8. See if he comes in for tires, fuel, 4 tires, possibly. Spinning around like that, could have flat spotted the tires. I'm not sure if they have unlimited tires in this race. I forgot to inquire about that before I started the broadcast. I do apologize. So Destructive Ducky says, I'm confident that the 97 is the best car out there. Well, he's definitely moving right along at the front of the pack, that's for sure. Okay, so let's go back up to the leader. The 97 is definitely a good-looking car there, Destructive Ducky. All right, let's go back up and get everyone lined up. The 8's coming off a pit lane. Everyone's getting lined back up again. There's still a couple cars. The 82, the 23 are still on pit lane. The 34 is coming up. He's actually 12 laps down now. Chris Perry's 12 laps down. Mark Hansel's 1 lap down. John Reddick is a lap down. Mark Ravilo is 15 laps down. We definitely have a few guys that are down some laps here. The 45 looks to be down a lap. The 8 is down a lap. The 36 is out of the race. Gary Predmore. All right, we go across the stripe, and then we got 1 lap to go. There's the 23 coming off pit lane before the pit lane ends. Pit lane closes, I should say. So the 32 and the 23, they're racing around the back of the track trying to catch up with the pack. The 23 better catch up though. The pack's going on to the back straightaway, and the 23 is just going into turn 3 and 4 now. Got a good view. We got everyone back punched up as well as they can be. The 82's catching up. So Matt Oplinger was leading the race for quite a while. He's back in 9th place. He is not down a lap though. He's doing good that way. He's still on the main lap. Okay, the pace car is off. Here we go. We're going to hit it again. 12 laps to go. Can we do it without a caution? Cautions tend to breed cautions. We'll have to wait and see. So Destructive Ducky says, I've seen the 97 go from last in qualifying to first in the race. Well, it's definitely up to first place right now. We have 10 laps to go. Let's see if he can hold on for 10 more laps. The pack has thinned out a bit. They are spread out a bit. He's got about a half a second lead on Sean Hughes, I apologize. Oh, no, here we go. Here we go. 13's going to do it. Back up a little bit. Take a look. See what happened to the 13 car. The 13 with 33 coming up behind him. And then 33 went around. It was the 33 that went around, then the 13 went around. Both of them went around. Back that up just a little bit more. We'll just take another look at that through the windshield. Let's take a look at the 33 car out the windshield and see what he was seeing. Coming up on the 13. He got nailed, and he goes for a ride. Okay, the track is supposed to be going the other way. It is what it is. That's racing. All right. Let's go back up to TV static here. Pace car's coming out. 97 still in the lead, though. Okay, so we have the 21's in the pits, 23, the 33, they're all, three of those are in the pit. The 8 and the 45 are in the pit. The 2's in the pit. 97, he's staying out on the track. He's going to try to maintain his lead in the 97 car. They're on the back straightaway now. There's a bunch of cars sitting in the pits. They're going to get serviced and get out before the pace car comes around the track. Making sure I had the right camera angle there. You had the wrong camera angle there for a moment. All right, we're down to 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go. The light should be off the pace car in this time around. There's still a bunch of cars on pit lane. They need to get out of the pit lane before the pace car crosses the start-finish line, or the end of the pit lane line, I guess I should say. They're all scrambling to get off a pit lane before the pace car gets there. Otherwise, they'll be caught a lap down with the pit closing. Looks like everyone got off a pit lane in time. But there appears to be a lot of cars that are not on the lead lap. It appears we only have like 9 cars that are on the lead lap at the moment. 7 are in the pack. The 33 and the 23 are back quite a ways. They're trying to catch up. They're catching up quickly to the back of the pack, going into the 3. Okay. Pace car's going off this time. Everyone's trying to catch up to the back of the pack. There's still a couple cars trying to catch up. Pace car is off. Here we go. Let's see if the 97 can hold them off. We got Sean Hughes right there waiting to take it away from him. He does. He pulls away. There's the 22, Michael Alley, pulling up into second. He got ahead of Sean Hughes. But Adam Ramsey is definitely taking everyone to school. Oh, we have a caution again. Oh, it's the 13. The 13, we'll go back and see what happened to him. 13 to 33. I don't know if there was a little retribution there from before or what happened to that. Let's just take a look. Oh, the 13 just got a little loose. Turned around sideways. And the 33 had nowhere to go, I guess, by the looks of it. It looks like he just ran into the side of him. Give them a little push, and away they go. Looking at their paint jobs, I almost think that they're teammates, but I don't think so. I think they're Wonder Bread, and we have the Raptor in the 13 car. Raptor car, yes. Okay. So we're back up to the leader. And I'll tell you, Adam just can't get a break. He gets away from everybody else, and then they throw a caution. So every time he starts to get a lead and gets a jump on everyone else, he loses it. And they put the pack back together again. So it's going to be a fight to the finish for him to get these last few laps in, because we're only talking 4 laps to go. It'll be a green-white checker coming around this time. I would say if they can maintain a green-white checker without going to a caution. Johnny Cash, 62-66, as the 13 guy continues to get loose. Yes, he definitely has some handling issues in the back end of his car. Could be a steering issue, could be a car issue, could be a setup issue, overdriving it possibly. There's so many different combinations that could be a problem. Again, I'm new to this league. This is the first time broadcasting for these guys, so I don't really know the drivers. So I don't know their past history and what they drive like or anything else. So hopefully the 97 can get it together, though, and jump out into the lead and maintain it enough for these last few laps. Because this will be the green-white checker, because we're down to 3 laps, 1 lap to green this time by. So in first place we have Adam Ramsey, second place is Michael Alley, third place is Sean Hughes, fourth place is Chris Etchapare, fifth place is Chad Fox, and sixth place is Christopher Foote. Seventh place is Matt Oplinger. He made himself back up to the 7th place, but he's still stuck back in lap traffic. So he's not up with the pack where he should be. Unless he gets a wave around, he'd be stuck back with all the lappers. That would play very well for him to get back up to the front of this field. Okay, 1 lap to green. We're going to focus on the leader. Okay, pace car is off. You ready? Okay, let's see what the 97 can do. We've got 22 and the 75 right there with him. 22 has a fast car. He's been fast earlier, but he's dropping back. 75's got a run. Oh, 75 lost it. He's gone in the infield. No yellow as of yet. But that opened the door for the 97 to take off and go. If the yellow doesn't come out, he's going to be sitting good. Okay, there we go. 1 to go. The 97 needs to hold on to the lead. He's looking good, though. He's got a 3-second lead over top of Chris. Okay. He's coming back. Oh, Chris is trying for him. Oh, he didn't quite make it. He was right there, though. So that's what we have. We have the 97 of Adam Ramsey, the 88 of Chris Etchapare, the 12 of Chad Fox, no, I apologize. It's the 88 of Chris Etchapare, and then we have Christopher Foote in 3rd place, 21. The 4th place is Michael Raleigh, and 12th car is in 5th place of Chad Fox. It's time for Adam to burn it down. And burn it down he does. Let's jump into his cockpit here. We'll go for a ride with him. Hit 97. He's definitely having a little bit of fun with it. It's a good win. All right, we're going to jump out here and we're going to jump into the broadcast booth and see if we can grab onto a couple of these fellas. If they're in the Discord, I'll be able to talk with them. So Adam Ramsey, I don't see him in Discord. I won't be able to talk with him right away. Chris, I'll be able to jump in with him, though. I'll be able to jump in with him, see if I can drag him down. Hey, Chris, how you making out, man? You got second place out of that.
Yeah, it was a rough one.
It was a rough race. I tell you, there was a lot of yellow cautions there. I mean, first race I'm broadcasting for you guys, and yeah, it was definitely kept me on my toes without a doubt. You did make a comeback. You were right there at the end of her there. You know, another couple of laps, you might have had them.
Yeah, I was surprised. I wrecked out the first 4 laps and was 3 laps down, and just kept my head down. And thankfully, all those cautions helped me get back on the lead lap and have a chance.
Right on. Yeah, no, that was a good run for you without a doubt. You know, like you were right there. You know, again with all the cautions, there's not a whole lot you could have done. You know, just kind of work your way through it, keep your head down, away you go. Right.
Yeah, it's all right. Adam, he ran a great race, and glad everyone around us raced clean in the top 5 for most part. And yeah, man, this good group of guys was a fun race.
Right on. Yeah. No, it looks like a good group of guys there. You know, so a little bit of playfulness back and forth there between a few of the drivers. I think. I'm not sure if all the cautions were necessary, possibly. Being a recruitment race, you can have a little bit of leeway and have a little bit of fun with it, right?
Oh yeah, man. But hey, next week is the start of the season, so I think they're just trying to get all the right officiating in so we can be used to it in the season.
Right on. All right. Well, congratulations on second place, man. You did a good race. I'll let you go for now. Have a good night.
I appreciate it. Good broadcast.
All right, man. Take care easy. Hey, Christopher, how you doing?
Oh, pretty good. How about you?
Not too bad. It's hard up here in the booth here. Just a good third place finish for you by the looks of things.
Yeah, I found this league and thought I'd test it out to see if I wanted to be part of it, and I think I'm gonna be part of it. It's pretty fun for the most part. A couple cautions, but that's just new people racing against each other. Don't know how everybody races.
Yeah, right on. Yeah, no, it was my first time broadcasting for this league, and it was a little bit of fun. A little. There was quite a few cautions, I'm thinking, but again, it's only a recruitment race, so most times when you have recruitment races, they're a little bit more energetic, I might say. You know, a few more cautions than normal in a regular league race.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of fast people that was there today.
Yeah, you were back in the back for a while there, but then you did manage to get back up to third place there, you know, so you seem to avoid most of the problems anyway.
Yeah, what really hurt me is I got a black flag for not maintaining pace speed when I was in second, so I had to serve that. But then I got lucky enough that caution came out to bunch everybody back up.
Right on. Okay. Yeah. I can't see who gets caution, who gets the black flags and EOL, so on and so forth. I was just kind of guessing. But I did notice that you were down for a while and then you were back up again. So, yeah, at the end of the race, you know, third place, you know, I always take a top 5. If I get a top 5, I'm always a happy camper. So, definitely third place is the way to go.
Same here. Have a good day.
All right, man. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, Adam, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Yeah, good race, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, you know, and I tell you what, you know, I've been watching you, and I was watching the end of the race, and I was sitting there saying, you know, if another caution doesn't come out, he's good. If another caution doesn't, I kept saying that, and always there was a caution coming out. You were fighting for it, man.
Yeah, you know, as bad as everybody hates cautions, I actually think they helped me there because I went some long green runs with old tires. So I kept thinking, you know, if cautions come out, it's going to help me. I'm not wearing the tires out. I didn't like having to restart like I did. I'm glad the 82 screwed up his restart because he was quick. But overall, I'm happy with the race.
Yeah, the 82 was real quick, and he went down a couple of laps. Actually, he got them back at the end there, I believe. But he was still at the back of the pack, you know. But at the first of the race, he was definitely a fast car.
Yeah, he was. He was definitely somebody I was looking at. I was like, man, I don't know what line he's running, but he was getting off the corners a lot better than I was. But and then me and him got tangled up early in the race. I spun out, went through the grass, no damage, fixed everything up, and had a good race.
Yeah, no, it was a good overall race, man. You know, and you know, like I say, I was just wondering every time they threw a caution, I was saying, oh, gee, he's going to be in trouble now, and you always seem to pull away. You always had a little bit faster car, so it worked out well for you. Congratulations, man.
Thanks, sir.
All right, we'll let you go. That was the race with All American Racing League. I'm glad that I got a chance to broadcast. Again, we're covered by Bully Dog Coffee. That's the main sponsor of the league. So feel free to jump in anytime. Join the league. It looks like it's going to be an interesting series coming up. All righty. That's it from Nashville. Have a great day.